So I have been battling and battling and battling to give you guys a proper point of view instead of just being stuck on the tripod as you always are. A lot of live action, you don't get to see exactly how I do things and how the intricate details of it all work in that. So I went to buy a battery for the S5, which in return did not solve my problem whatsoever, mind you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but my battery life on the phone is absolutely pathetic. Come 5 o'clock when I get off work, it's either at 5% or completely dead. It's one of the two. You don't get to choose. But so while I was battery shopping, I saw and found a selfie stick there, and I thought to myself, how can I make this work? I went and bought it in anyways, and I came up with the ingenious idea of taking a normal cap, drilling a hole straight forward center, and taking a top piece that screws on here, screwing it on there. Then I went one step further and I mounted a little like headlight unit on top of it. So now I can work at night with the light and that. But the irritating thing about this light is it charges batteries, those free AAA batteries, like nobody's business. And with the phone battery life absolutely up to no good, it's completely actually pointless. So I went and thought to myself, how can I improve my situation? How can I make it better, creating more video content for you guys constantly? And I came up with the ingenious, brilliant idea of actually mounting my battery powered drill right at the back. Awesome, right? But now we need a way to connect this to this and a charging port for my phone. So I went to my local hardware store and I bought myself one of these ones. But wait again, how do I connect this to this? Easy. I went and bought this as well. So this I'm gonna take and mount somewhere up there or even here. Feed the wires directly in onto my battery port there. Connect this up in there. Then I can just always get like 2 USB cables. The one I'm gonna modify my headlight a little bit to get rid of those free AAA batteries, and then one for my charging port for my phone. So all good. I've got constant power, and even at night at 5 o'clock when I charge and my battery says 5%, I can say no good, I'm gonna plug you in. So let's get this modification started, because the quicker I can get this done, the better for you guys. So stick around and enjoy. Now, the moment of truth. Is this going to work? Or is this not going to work? We got our power. Now, time for some attention to you guys. Is it gonna make a noise? See if I can find it. And we are charging. Ha! There we go. Awesome. Just need to tidy up this wire to the length of where the phone's gonna sit, and we are good to go, guys. Awesome. Lekker. So guys, right, I made my measurements, I cut my cuts, I cut it to length, and I went ahead off camera and I tacked it all in place so I don't move and shift around and everything on that. So now it's time to fully completely weld the bracket itself, and then once that's welded, I'm gonna weld that on into the scooter brackets I made earlier themselves. So stick around and let's see how this goes. I don't know how my camera lens is gonna react, or the phone's camera is gonna react once the welding comes on, but I'm gonna post it anyways to take you guys along for the journey. This time around you will not be experiencing the Hatcam3000, as I really do not want to sunburn my eyes. So unfortunately this time around the Hatcam is gonna get replaced with a good old self-darkening welding helmet. So let's get going, shall we? The welder I'm using is a MiG 150, and that is a Mac Afric welder baseline. So yeah, it gets the job done. It gives my welding a nice feed. I am using the gasless function at the moment, flux core wire, and yeah, it works beautifully, eh? Let's do this! Montage mode! hot side. Just a tiny bit hot. Maybe a little bit hotter than the chili pepper. Maybe, just maybe. This is a general cleanup. Do that. Right, let's start by the beginning. I'll show you from this angle here. Not too shabby, not. That one is very well at that side. That side. That side, and this other side. Not too shabby. By no means necessary am I a professional welder, so please don't criticize me too hard, but I would appreciate some input, advice, tricks, tips, maybe even little bit things that can make my life a little bit easier. Leave it a comment down below, and check me. I love reading the comments, and I'm always a boffin for new ventures, new tips, new tricks, and new little things in that. So hit me up in the comment section below, and I'll read them 100%. But for now, I think that can work. Definitely. What do you know? Edit that out. Now, hey guys, my garage is a muck up. Oh, don't mind that. That is for once that is done. But I am making videos on this as I'm going along. So don't stress, you will get to see that. But not just now. I need to get that one finished first. So that's what we're going to be concentrating on. But yes, this is behind the scenes work at the moment as well. Just to give you a quick heads up, this is my own personal scooter. Rode it around for about 2 years, no problems, nothing whatsoever. So eventually something had to give, and then yeah, my oil pump chain got a little bit slack, oil pump got some wear on, and the motor just got noisy. This wasn't like it blew up or anything, but it just got a hell of a noisy. So I stripped it down, and about 7 months later I finally got my parts. There is my new oil pump and chain inside, nice oil to keep it lubricated and stop it from rusting, starter clutch, this and that. But you will get a full on view of how to assemble it. Unfortunately it was already pre-stripped even before I had my channel. But trust me, there's way more to come, so you will get to see all of that. But that's for next time. For now, let's get this going here, shall we? Because I need to line this up to see where I need to make my pie cuts there and there to bring this now nice and level in again there. Because as you can see, more or less, there's my lines, and I want this square tubing to follow this line basically. So they run parallel, but that lifts the arse end of the top box up a little bit too much. I need to bring that down so that's nice and level again. So that is the next mission of measuring. This is just a rough guesstimate of more or less how far my seat is gonna come in behind there, that I know. So that should be more or less there. So I can bring my pie cuts in about on that section there and there. Yeah, about there and there. From there on I can do my pie cuts and bring this nice and level in there. And we're gonna be one step closer, boys. Dang, almost there, almost there. Happy days indeed. Right, I'm gonna make my pie cuts, do my measurements, do my cuts, get it tacked in, and then I'll bring you back in once we start fully welding it all up in again. So stick around. Lekker.